Let's just all pretend that my foundation actually matches my skin tone. Won't that be a fun game? Hey, it's Sue in the restricted section. Today I'm going to do a review of my August TBR jar pick, which was The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. This was translated from Japanese by Kathy Hirano, and I'm sure most of you probably heard of this. It's kind of a sensation, but this is her specific method. She calls it I think it's called the Hankari method, if I remember correctly. For how to declutter and tidy up your home and discard all the stuff you don't need. And I desperately need help with that. I'm very disorganized, very cluttered. I don't keep my house tidy and neat. I've tried, but it just like, I don't know, it's just something that doesn't come naturally to me at all. And I'm bad at it. So first of all, my copy of this book is fucked up, which I find hilarious. When you open up the book, you'll see that everything's like backwards and upside down. Like the margins are messed up too, the page numbers are even cut off, so yeah, it's jacked up. Which is hilarious that this book about tidying your house is fucked up. Like it can't even get its own shit together. And I did read it in public a little bit just because I was like, I gotta see if anyone notices that I'm sitting here reading a book upside down. They either didn't notice or just didn't say anything, which was disappointing. But the book itself, the writing was very simple. It was also kind of repetitive, which, I mean, I guess could be, you know, just to make sure she gets her point across or something, but all in all, I thought it was pretty good. It went into quite a bit of detail about, you know, how this process works and how to do it for yourself. So I decided to put it to the test and use these methods to clean up my bedroom and get rid of some clothing and accessories because I have way too much of that shit. So I did a vlog and vlogged it all, and I'll insert that footage here. If you're someone who likes everything to be clean and orderly and have everything put in their places and just a neat freak, then you might want to look away because what I'm about to show you might be disturbing. This is my bedroom. There are clothes all over the floor. Like you can't even barely see the floor. Clothes going all the way up into the closet, so I can barely get to my closet. My bed is obviously unmade. The sheets are coming off of the edges. And here's my dresser, which is also piled with clothes. The drawers are like probably mostly empty because all my clothes are just all over the floor. And this is my boyfriend's dressers, which also aren't in great shape. This also has my stuff in it. But what I am going to try to do today is use the methods that Marie Kondo suggests in The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up to tidy up my bedroom and get rid of probably at least half of these clothes, if not more, because nobody needs this much clothing. This is perhaps maybe even a 2-day process. I don't know how long it'll take me to do this. She suggests tidying your house by category and starting with clothing, but then also tidying within smaller categories, so like doing tops and then pants and then skirts, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do is gather all my clothing up and separate out the tops first and go through all those and then go down the line and get rid of as much stuff as possible. I'm going to try to vlog along the way, and then you guys can see the result, and maybe I'll check in on like Twitter or something a month or two down the line and see if it stayed that way, because according to her, if you use her methods, you will not relapse and go back to being untidy. So we'll see. Here is my pile of tops and my pets being rambunctious. Yes, this is just tops. That's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go through all these and make 2 piles, keep and get rid of. I do have like cardigans. Oh my goodness. Pets. I do have like cardigans and sweaters included and like tunics. I didn't put in my jackets because there's a separate category for things that should be hung. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so this is my get rid of pile, my discard pile, and this is my keep pile. I feel like maybe I am keeping too much. I might go through and get rid of some more stuff. It probably looks like a bigger pile because part of it's on a chair, but... And there's my doggy in the window, and there's my kitty looking for something to fuck up. Okay, now I'm moving on to bottoms. This is all my skirts and pants and shorts. A lot less than the tops, so that's great. I ended up with like almost 2 full bags of trash bags of tops to get rid of. So, bottoms time. Okay, so here is my discard pile of bottoms, and here is my keep pile. I feel like I discarded about half and kept about half, so I think that's pretty good. So it's nighttime now. I took a break to eat dinner and read and cuddle with my cat. And now I'm back doing clothes that should be hung up is the next category she says you should do. So that is pretty much dresses and like coats and heavy jackets. So I own a lot of dresses because I really like dresses, but I'm going to sort through all those. I have now, after doing the bottoms, I have 3 full trash bags of clothes and then like a quarter of a trash bag. And I honestly, like, I feel like I'm not being selective enough because I still have a lot of clothes. Like, I'll show you, I'll probably just do this and then start putting away clothes. There are more categories. You're supposed to do like socks, underwear, shoes, anything you wear basically. I'm probably not going to do those tonight because I just probably won't have time to do it all tonight, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. But I need to put the clothes away because right now they're all piled on my bed and I need to sleep tonight. I'm just going to start sorting through this shit. So here's my discard pile out of that, and then here's my keep pile. Again, I feel like I did about half and half. I maybe kept a little bit more than I threw out, but I do wear dresses quite a lot, actually, so. Okay, so I already hung my coats and dresses back up in the closet, the ones I'm keeping, that is. And then this is what I have left to put away. Let me try to get back. You can see it, it's all piled on my bed. It's still a lot, so I might get rid of more stuff as I'm putting it away, but I'm going to try to vlog a little bit of just maybe how, because there's a specific way that she recommends to fold things. I'm going to try to figure that out. That's one complaint I have about the book, is that there's no pictures showing what it should look like. She describes how you should fold it, so I'll try to do that and show you guys how to fold it if I can figure it out, and then put stuff away. Okay, so there are actually several videos online of Marie Kondo showing how she does the folding. So I'll link those videos down below, but I'm going to start with my tops. So I'll show you how she recommends to fold tops. So she says for camisoles, she emphasizes the like caressing it and like, she gets a little weird, okay? But basically what you're supposed to do is fold it into like a thirds like that, and then you count the straps as part of its length and you fold it down to where it's like almost in half, and then you fold that into thirds. And she says when you fold things, they should stand up by themselves like that. So for a t-shirt, I probably need like a bigger space to do this. I think I turned mine upside down, like this is the back of it, because I think the point is to like be able to set them in a drawer like this and see what they are. So I think you want the print to be on the outside. You do fold it in thirds again, and then you would take the sleeve and like fold it over. And then fold it nearly in half, and then do thirds, and bam. Okay, so I got all my shirts folded and put away. I managed to fit all of them in my drawers. However, I do have a full basket of dirty laundry that I need to do, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that stuff. But anyway, got all that done. Now I'm moving on to pants. So, excuse me. What you do for these is just fold them in half. And then you can kind of fold the crotch in. And then fold them down. Almost to the end, but not quite. And then fold them in a third, just like with shirts. For skirts, it's a little trickier, but again, it's like the same concept. Especially for a flared skirt like this, it's kind of tricky, but you just fold it in. I don't know, I'm kind of making this up as I go along because I couldn't really find it, but it's all basically the same concept. Looks better. Just fold it over once. And that's it. So now I'm going to put that stuff away, and then we'll be done for the night. It's past midnight already, and I still have a lot to do tomorrow. So it's the next day, and the first thing I need to go through today is my socks. So I've got all my socks here, and she says not to fold them like this in a ball, which is how I've folded my socks for my entire life. That will stretch out the elastic on them. I'm going to go through and first pick which ones I want to keep, and then fold them, which you do in much the same manner as you do all your other clothes, and then put them away. And I hope I can even find the matches to a lot of these because all my socks were kind of just strewn about. And don't mind this pile of clothes behind me. My boyfriend took his clothes out of the dryer and piled them on the bed and then just left them there. So that's nice. It's not like I'm, you know, trying to do a thing here or anything. So what I have left here, this is my keep pile, this is my not keep, and then this is the pile that doesn't have matches, but I'm pretty sure the matches exist somewhere, and if I can find them, then I would like to keep them. So these, I need to find the matches, and I will probably keep them. These, there are a few things here that don't have matches either. I'll probably go through and just throw away the ones I can't find matches to. There's my socks. Done. Mostly. After this, the next thing on the list to do is underwear. I'm not gonna vlog that. I don't think everyone needs to see my underwear. Yeah, so I'll do that off camera. And then next after that, I think, is accessories. I'll have to double check. I'm not really sure where pantyhose fall, but I think I'm gonna count that in the underwear category. It could also be like bottoms or socks, I guess. I don't know. I guess just put them wherever you want. But there's my socks done, and I'm gonna do my underpants and my bras, and then come back and do, I think, accessories, but we'll see. Okay, I'm back, and I was wrong. The next category was not accessories, but just bags. So I have all my purses, also a couple like a duffel bag, a messenger bag, and also makeup bags. So I'm gonna go through all of these. Lipstick. This tiny envelope. I've never seen that before. It's so cute. What does it say? Thanks for showing love. Enjoy. Mom? Or something? Does it say mom? It's probably the designer of this purse, which is Echo. I don't know. That envelope is adorable. I think I'll leave it in there for whoever ends up using it to find, because even though this is really cute, I've literally never used it, I don't think. Maybe once. So, I mean, I guess I did once because there's deodorant in it. So, this is what I'm keeping, and this is what I'm getting rid of. I think I'm getting rid of a lot more than I'm keeping, which is a good thing. Alright, so now I'm moving on to accessories. This is like scarves, hats, belts. I imagine jewelry probably counts because she kind of counts anything you wear in the clothing category. But my jewelry is going to be a big pain in the ass, so I'm going to do this stuff first and then do my jewelry separate. So this is mostly scarves, hats, and belts. It's a Yeti. My life is just a black abyss. Okay, so I'm done with that. Keep, get rid of. So I'm gonna deal with this and then do my jewelry, which is probably gonna be a giant pain in the ass because my jewelry is a fucking mess right now. It's like all tangled together and just bad. It's just bad. I have no energy for this today for some reason. Probably because I ate pizza yesterday. And I love pizza, but it makes me feel like shit. So this, if you can see past Caligula, is my jewelry situation, and it's a total nightmare. So much stuff. Like, it's probably going to take me forever to do this because stuff is just like tangled together. It's awful. But I'm going to try and sort through all this stuff. So I did my jewelry and I moved on to the next step, which, well, actually I skipped the next step, which was specialty clothing, so like uniforms or kimonos, it said, because she's Japanese, so she probably has kimonos, but the only thing I really have that I feel would count under that category is like costumes, because I have a costume bin of like costumes I've done in the past, but I'm gonna skip it for now just because I don't keep it in my bedroom, so I'll go back and look through that and get rid of stuff. But I'm moving on to the last step, which is shoes. And this is my shoe pile. I really didn't think I owned that many shoes, but I do, and I even had some stashed in a like storage thing under my bed, which is stupid because then I'm never going to remember that I even own those shoes. So I'm going to go through all these and hopefully get rid of some. So I'm not going to film myself doing it because there's just really no good place for me to set up the camera and everything, but I'll be back when I finish that. Okay, so I just sorted through all my shoes, and I feel like I didn't do a very good job, because this is my get rid of pile. It's hard. My boyfriend's, like, dirty clothes are in the way. But that's my get rid of pile, and then this is my keep pile. So I feel like I'm still keeping way too many, but I don't know, I just have a hard time getting rid of shoes. And then there's shoes like these heels that I rarely wear them, but I'm like, what if I need an occasion to wear heels? You know what I mean? Like, what if I'm actually going somewhere nice and I need to wear heels? I don't know. I just have, like I said, I'm not really like a shoe person per se, but I have a hard time getting rid of shoes. I'm gonna try to deal with this. Here's the after of my bedroom. Still haven't made my bed, and probably never will, but yeah, looking much cleaner. Just ignore this part, because that's my boyfriend's stuff, so he can deal with that shit. Let me show you kind of how things look in the drawers. So here I have some like, these are like camisoles. I put my sports bras back there. I don't know. Maybe my organization is weird, but... And then here's shirts. And that's what all these bigger drawers are, is shirts. So I probably kept way too many shirts. These are my socks. Middle drawer is my underwear. I won't show you that. And then over in this set of drawers, I have pants, like pants I wear around the house, and leggings. And then these are skirts and some more pants because they wouldn't all fit in one drawer. And then in the bottom drawer I have like pantyhose and bras. And then I don't think this is how she would recommend storing your shoes, but this is what I got. So I have some shoes here, and then some shoes in the bottom of my closet. I have my purses over here in the corner. I don't know if you can see because it's so dark, but they're just kind of in these little crate things, which again, I don't know if that's how she'd say to store it, but that's what I did. And then hung up, I have like coats, dresses, and some of my shirts that either wrinkle easily or I just thought would be better hung up. I put my scarves and stuff on like hangers on the hanger over here, which again, I don't think she would recommend storing them that way, but that's what I did. And then up top, these are my swimsuits. These are like bulkier sweaters and hoodies, and then these are my jeans. So that's how I did it. Oh, and my jewelry over here. Again, don't think she would recommend storing it this way, but I have like all my necklaces hung here. And then the rest of my jewelry is I consolidated to this box, and then I have a few like little odds and ends stuff in this little dish. So that's it. So my final thoughts. I think the book is good if you're someone like me who is just needs help with that kind of thing. I think this would really be beneficial. I think that it gets a little like weird because she says, you know, handle everything, and if it sparks joy in you, then keep it, and if it doesn't, discard it. And she also says you should like thank your items. Like when you're discarding it, say thank you for doing a good job, or thank you for helping me realize that this wasn't my style, or something like that, which seems really silly. But in a way I kind of get it, because I feel like saying that to things you're getting rid of almost makes you feel better about it, because I think there were things that I was hanging on to in my wardrobe that I just kept them because I was like, well, I'd never even worn it, so it would be a waste of money if I just never wore this. But by saying like, thanks for, you know, helping me realize that this doesn't look good on me, or that I don't, you know, I don't like this style or whatever, kind of made me feel better about getting rid of it. She gets a little strange with it, where she's like, folding your clothes, if you touch your clothes, you transfer your energy to them. And I'm like, she's like really anthropomorphizes these inanimate objects, which I think is kind of silly, but overall I do think her methods are helpful. I got rid of a lot of shit, and I'm recording this now, it's been about, I think over a week, maybe a week and a half since I did that, and I don't miss any of it. Like, most of it I don't even remember what it was, you know. So it's nothing that I needed at all. I just kept it around for some reason. I don't know why. And I have a lot more space. The folding method seems to work pretty well. It is a little bit more time consuming, but you do get used to it and you get faster at it. One thing I would do differently is how I folded my t-shirts, because I own like a lot of black t-shirts, and right now the way they're folded in my drawers, I can't really tell which is which. But if I just kind of fold it backwards to the way she says to, so that the print's on the outside, I think it'll be fine. Again, she goes like, I feel maybe overboard, because she even says like, when you come home from work or wherever you are during the day, you should take everything out of your purse and put it away and put it in its designated spot, which, I mean, maybe if you're someone who like changes purses every day, that would be good, but I'm like, why would I take my wallet and stuff out of my purse if I was just gonna use it the next day? Like, I don't really get that. But overall, I think the methods seem pretty solid. We'll see if I maintain it. So far, I've done a pretty good job of maintaining it for this like week and a half. We'll see in like, you know, a month or more if my room still looks like it does now, or if I, you know, just keep buying more clothes. I gave the book, like, right after reading it, before I had cleaned my room and used these methods, I gave it 3 stars. But after doing it, like actually, you know, implementing these methods in my own life, I would maybe bump it up to 4, because I do think that it's really helpful. So if you struggle with tidying and keeping your house clean, and maybe having too much clutter and just too much stuff that you don't really need, I'd say yeah, check it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that and enjoyed the little vlog thing. Let me know what you thought of it. If you've read the book or used any of her methods yourself, let me know what you thought and if it worked out for you. There'll be links below where you can find myself and Megan other places on the internet. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!